Ciao Juventini in Asia, welcome to my channel. Before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We are growing, we almost reached 500 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe, I like how the community is going, the comments. So please follow us, keep this channel active, comment, explain your point of view. We don't block anything, we just appreciate if you do respectfully. Let's start. There are no big news. The usual suspect, the comments are always the same. Dagger Luiz, Cop Manners, Colomani, etc. So the conversation is always the same. There are so many names about transfer market, names they are popping up, names they are disappearing, Vlahovic saga. So I'm not gonna go into it, but I want to spend a bit of time and do a reflection. Tudor yesterday had at this first conference, he said he's very happy with the team. We are working well, we are playing well, things are getting, we work very hard. The legs are really heavy because they're really working on the strength and conditioning. The player had only 3 weeks holidays, but they come back motivated, everyone almost in shape. So everyone is working really hard. There was a question about the transfer market or the mercato. He said he's happy with the team he has and is expected to a great championship. So the big question from everyone is why he said this word. Is because it's a dream to train Juventus or because he's really convinced? And this is going back to the video I did about Comolli. Now the communication of Juventus is just one direction. Everyone is happy. It's an happy place. Everyone is doing the best. Everyone is happy with what the management is doing. And that's great because that's the message everyone is to see. If we start complaining, we need more players, we're not finished yet, that we will send the wrong message. Yes, I'm sure he is fuming about increase the number of players, recruiting players, buy a few players. I mean, don't forget, we don't have a midfield. At the moment, we don't know who's going to play alongside Locatelli and Thuram. McKennie is with the luggage in his hand and is ready to leave. Dagger Luiz is gone almost. So who is going to play in midfield? We don't know. But he's keep on saying and provide optimistic message. Sorry, which is great. Again, I'm not happy with the transfer market and how Mercato is going. We still need at least another striker because Vlahovic almost going to AC Milan. We need a midfield. We need maybe another midfield as well. But I like the way the team is coming together. The foundation of the company and the Juventus is coming. I remember when last year there was Giuntoli, there was a lot of optimism, but as soon the crack were coming, everyone was complaining. If you remember Perin, if you remember Gatti, if you remember other players complaining about what was happening. Now it's all positive message, which is great, fantastic. If you look at the game, I mean, we had the first game, was a draw, and now with Reggiana, and now we're playing tonight against Borussia Dortmund. Okay, the results are just something for the news. We want to talk about results. Okay, we need to check the progress of the team and who is playing, who doesn't play. For example, in my opinion, the defense wasn't as good as supposed to be. But from a market perspective, from a defense point of view, I don't think we need to buy anyone else. Of course, we still play with Kelly on the left. If we play a 3, unfortunately, Tudor has to work on Kelly because what we have. I've heard that Vieira is coming back. Vega, sorry, is coming back. I wish Vieira is coming back. Vega is coming back. We heard that he had some issue with Tudor, but everything seems to be solved. So, but we have Rugani that's very strong. So again, we have Cabal is coming back. We are Lukaku. We are Bremer is coming back. Of course, Bremer needs a bit of time because he's coming back from an injury. So defensive wise, yes, maybe it's the part of the team that needs less touch. I'm very concerned about the midfield because when a player used to be central defender, but I really like playing the games up front toward the midfield, and when you win the game is the midfield. You can't have only, we call them in Italian fabbri, people that work on iron. So people that have strong, beat the iron, and that's it. What does it mean? We can't keep on having midfield that they don't know how to play the ball. They don't see the game. They can pass and stimulate the passes. At the moment, Thuram, it's like a horse, someone that run with the ball from penalty area to penalty area. We have Locatelli, that is not a playmaker. He's a good midfield, internal wing, but is not a playmaker. Una mezzala, half wing, is not a playmaker. So who do we have playing there? We don't have anyone. McKennie again. Locatelli, McKennie, a great substitution, but we don't have anyone in midfield. I keep on saying this. They made the decision, Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz didn't help himself. It's fine. But what's next? Who is going to play? Assuming Locatelli, it's part of the start 11, he cannot play 40 games a year. Him and Thuram. Who is the option? McKennie? No, that's completely wrong. So the midfield is where we need to focus. On the wings, I think we are okay. We on the left, we have Ildiz, we have Kostic, which is not a great player, but it's a good player to keep on the bench. You know, there are games against second tier clubs where we need to play our reserve team, no? So Kostic could help and give Ildiz a little bit of break. On the right hand side we have Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez needs to be sold because we wanted Sancho, but at the moment nobody wants Nico Gonzalez, so we might keep in Nico Gonzalez. Of course we have Conceição. Up front we have only one striker, David. That's it. Milik is injured again. Vlahovic, God knows what's going to happen. So I think we need to focus mainly on a midfield. Why you don't focus, don't stress the forwards or the attacking part? Because Colomani is coming. In a way or another, he will come. Despite everything else, Colomani will come, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't have any news. Even my French colleague, Red and Blue, which I greet, he is saying now PSG is fed up. They want to sell it, but the player wants to go back to Juventus. He rejected every single offer from the UK. So he will come eventually, maybe at the end of the transfer market in August, end of August, but he will come. So I'm not that worried about it. I'm worried about the midfield, where we don't have players. We don't have strong players. Are we taking next gen? We have Miretti. Now Miretti, they need to sell to Napoli. Why? Because they need 20 millions. So again, what's going to happen? Maybe there are some names on the back of the head. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I'm rambling. There are no news coming, which is good on one hand, because I think the communication is tight and the team is getting into a style that belongs to us. But on the other hand, for us, the work with Juventus, for you guys and everyone else, is becoming frustrated because we want to read the big names. We want to read the Juventus is trying. So that's it at the moment. Elkan was very clear. He said we need to be sustainable. Elkan put 900 million to Juventus and there was no results. So as a company needs to be sustainable, needs to generate profit in order for us to invest and spend money. We're not generating any profit. We are still losing money, and Elka needs to put money in. To need to pump money in, which is not the right way of running any company. So again, I mean, Komoli was very, very clear. He said, one in, one out. We sell someone will come back. So Colomani is waiting for Vlahovic that is going out. Read this. Everyone in the world knows that we need to sell before buying. So if I'm going to someone and I say, I want to sell you Vlahovic for 20 millions, someone will try to negotiate. And I say, no, I'll give you 10, I'll give you 11. They know we need to sell. So that's why the comms is good. They said, you know what? We need to sell, but we're not forced to sell. And again, I go back what I said in the previous video about Komoli. He decided not to split people out from the project, people part of the project. Everyone works and plays for Juventus. So everyone needs to play and needs to give 100%. There is no one that plays with the reserve team and train with the reserve team ready to be sold. No, you play for Juventus, we pay your salary. So you work hard and you train hard to do your job. And if you're sold, fine. Everyone is happy. If you're not sold, nobody wants to buy you at our price, not at their price. Because again, from a communication position in the market, we need to say, now we dictate the price. If nobody wants to buy, you stay with Juventus. The downside is that next year will be painful. Will be another year where we scrap and we'll try to get to the third or fourth position. So we're not ready to win the championship. But I think Komoli knew since the beginning, and even the management knew. That's why they appointed Tudor. I didn't go after a big manager. Maybe even Tudor knows. I said, listen, this year, it's a year where we build. We build on the dust of last year, and we build another year where we'll qualify for the Champions League. We don't try to fight until the end of the season. We might be comfortable where we reach our third or fourth position and we're there. And next year, when we increase our visibility within the market, within Europe, we regain the appealing that we lost, then we start building, we buy good player. Consider, guys, if you win championship with strong players. Manchester City tells us, if you have a strong player, is most likely to win. It's not equal win, but it's more likely to win. Yes, you need to have a good manager, correct. You have Guardiola, Luis Enrique, but you need to have a strong player. I mean, Luis Enrique went to PSG. I don't think they won straight away. You need to have a good manager, but a good player. At the moment, we have a decent manager, which needs to prove a lot what he's capable of, and a mediocre team. We have a 2 or 3 stars, but the rest are still die. Can we do something? I don't know. Most likely we will fight for third or fourth position. Guys, I stop here. Long rant. No frustration from my side. I'm voice everyone else and the comments I've received and DM I received. Thank you so much again. Apology for this rant, but we need to voice and we need to be honest with ourselves. We're trying to give an honest view of the market. We're not going to say next year we're going to win the championship, but not much is going to happen. I have a very, very good I believe in this new management team. I like Komoli. I start liking Komoli. The rest, Komoli, he has a vision to build the management team. He wants to bring a commercial director. He wants to bring. He brought Modesto, and so we need to give time, and we need to get ready to the fact that we are rebuilding from the scratch. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment. I love a lot of guys have commented last few weeks. Please comment, agree, disagree, your point of view. Tell me what you want me to cover next time, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Always, always, always. Forza Juve. Bye for now. Bye.